What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Tuesday motivator, and I got a bunch of charts, stocks, and news to go over with you. But right now, I need you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you to come along with us on the journey. Check the description tab, tons of tools and tidbits to make you a more successful trader, and all the links to Traders War Room products and services right there at your fingertips. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock it with me, then all I got to say to you is follow me, and let's go to war. Traders War Room wants to remind the viewer that this is not financial advice. All content is for entertainment education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make. We want you to have fun, use caution, and always go to war. Check out traderswarroom.com and keep fresh on all the new and innovating technology and products and services that we have to offer. Stuff like our one-on-one mentor services. Guys, if you need a little refinement on a strategy or a plan, or just need some confirmation that you're doing things right with trading and investing, come to traderswarroom.com and book your session. It's 1 hour focused on you, and we'll get you squared away. You can read our analyst bios, pick the analyst that meets your needs, and schedule your appointment right from the website. Check it out today. Also on the website, you can check out the TWR Zoom classes. You can purchase upcoming classes, or you can view our historical inventory, and you can make purchases right from the website. The upcoming classes, you receive your registration link via your email. You log on, you go to the class, and you get the recorded copy of the class in your email. The historical classes, you can purchase them right there on the website and view them 24/7 from traderswarroom.com. $15 a pop. Invest in yourself and get on for the journey. And don't forget about our flagship, guys, the Traders War Room Discord, the true one-stop shop for all traders and investors. Guys, we have free and paid services right there at the Discord, a great community of like-minded investors, and just check out some of the services that we offer. These are just the main highlights of the services that we provide. Guys, I'm telling you, you're not going to find quality and content for the price that Traders War Room offers. Come check us out today. Become a free member. Jump on premium. Whatever you want, we just need you over there on the team, and we want you to come along with us on the journey. Stay tuned. At the end of the presentation, we have our upcoming classes and promotions that Traders War Room is highlighting. Now, enough promotions. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, starting with the Buzz Report. What's hot and what's not in the stock market. A fantastic day in the marketplace, green across the board, and definitely there was money to be made out there, and I saw a lot of people celebrating with champagne glasses and popping smiles and everywhere, so there was a lot of people making some money today. Another representation of how the market closed. Look at that green, man. That looks like the Incredible Hulk coming across you guys. So green across the board. We're hoping for continuation moving into tomorrow. Sector performance, energy lagging a little bit. Real estate was up big. Technology did fairly well. So we're looking for energy to hopefully have a little bit of a bump closing out this week and possibly into next week. So definitely pay attention to that particular sector. Total premiums, calls versus puts. This is where the big money's flowing into, guys. You see Tesla there, SPY, Apple, the Qs, Amazon. So the big boys are making moves. Futures, about 50-50, and you guys already know how I deal with futures. I use them as a guide, okay? This is not set in stone. This is just to develop a plan and a strategy moving forward, and hopefully at the bell, we get some decent results. top trending tickers. Now, we've seen a couple of these before multiple times, but some of these we haven't seen for a while, so we're paying attention to them, and I got the charts in this video. All right, again, we got another top news article about BOJ notching up defense on yield caps with bigger unscheduled bond buying. So Japan's central bank on Wednesday ramped up efforts to defend its key yield cap, offering to buy more government bonds across the curve, including through unscheduled emergency market operations. The move underscores the Bank of Japan's resolve to keep monetary policy ultra loose, even at the cost of fueling further yen falls, which could push up import costs and hurt the economy. We're definitely paying attention to that because that could have rippling effect over here in the United States. Second top news, Wall Street has a recession obsession. What does that data tell us? A favorite Wall Street harbinger of business cycle downturns sent up a warning flare that a recession may be on the horizon on Tuesday, just hours after the latest data U.S. economy showed businesses' demand for workers remained strong and consumers were still confident despite some worries about inflation. Now, I told you guys yesterday's video, I wanted you to do some homework, okay? Go out there and Google market meltdown or stock market meltdown, something. What you guys see is you tend to see a bottom in the marketplace, okay? Then a V-shaped recovery followed by a very sharp, dramatic downfall. Pay attention to that. We're not scared of it, but we need to be prepared in case we start to see the signs of a market meltdown. So pay attention to it. Do your own homework. Do some DD and research that today. All right, and the last story we're going to talk about is Micron says near-term output safe from Ukraine supply hit, cost to rise. So chipmaker Micron Technology said it expects no impact on near-term production from component shortages driven by the Ukraine crisis, but costs are expected to rise. So what does that mean? Well, supply and demand 101, okay? The supply is limited, the demand is high, the cost goes up. So we're paying attention to MU, that's the ticker. We're also paying attention to the other semiconductor ones too, the AMD, the NVDA, the ON, the TSM. So pay attention to that sector because it's been beat up here recently and it's due for some sharp rebounds and we can make some money on both the ride up and the ride down. All right, so enough news. Let's get into some stocks, man. What are we watching and what kind of earnings do we got closing out this week and looking on beyond to the next couple weeks? Like always, we're paying attention to SPY. Now, I'm doing a different type of chart than I normally do. I'm doing a 5-day, 5-minute. I want you guys to pay attention, okay? I got Fabricio lines on here. We got a nice uptrend, but I want you to pay attention on the 5-day, 5-minute. We are at 100% of the Fabricio, okay? So what does that tell me? That, yes, could we push further? Absolutely, but we're probably due for a little bit of a pullback. So I want you guys to pay attention how the market reacts and how we're paying and how it is starting to close ending out the week, okay? It'll give a lot of indication on the sentiment. I don't want you guys getting caught riding up on the high thinking it's going to continue to go when it's looking as though we're probably looking for a little bit of a pullback. Same thing on the Qs, okay? You look at the SPY, you look at the Qs, same exact concept, all right? Just please be cautious when you're getting into any new trades, okay? Be cognizant of a pullback, see the signs, use the subcharts, and make sure you guys are making money both on the way up and the way down. If you're going long on shares, make sure you guys are trying to get your shares as cheap as possible, okay, and buying on the dips. We're paying attention to coin because crypto is kind of starting to ramp up a little bit. And also, Kathy Wood, she just got rid of some of her Tesla holdings and went and bought some coins. So we're paying attention to coin. We could see some jump from that particular purchase because when she goes in deep, guys, and other people like to follow her moves. So pay attention to coin for a little bit of a jump. Now, these next few tickers, you're going to kind of see they kind of have some meme-like sentiment going along with them. Anytime you see stuff like this where it's been flat for a few days and you get this huge spike up, okay, I always automatically go to too much too soon and it's due for a pullback. Now, we kind of got a flag going in, closing out on this day. Could we roll up a little bit further? Absolutely, but hood definitely is one of those that the shorties like it, okay? So, could we see a pop? Yes, but be prepared for the downward trend because because that's what happens with hood, all right? It runs up very quickly and then it spikes down fast. So don't think this is the turn of events and this hood is going to go to 30 bucks and everything like that, because it's going to catch you slipping and you're going to waste your money coming in at high and it's going to dump out, okay? So pay attention to this and make sure you get in at the right price, at the right entry, and have your exits ready. Haven't seen this one trending for a while, but MVST, we're paying attention to this. This is low. Does it have some room to go? Absolutely. And it looks as though that it sold off pretty good, and we're looking like a potential reversal. So we're paying attention to this as it's $6.70 closing after hours. So definitely pay attention to this. This can easily spike up to $7.50 very quickly. MVIS. This chart looks very similar to the hood one, okay? Again, meme type worthy stocks, all right? Now, MVAS was once riding really nice, okay? $15, $20 and stuff. It can definitely get the steam underneath its sails and push towards that direction again. But again, you got to be cautious. Anytime I see these, I always automatically think too much, too soon, be ready for the turnaround. So pay attention to this. And if you start to see it run, by all means, hop in, but be prepared to find your exit and exit quickly before the turnaround happens, because it will cool off. Now, MU is a little different story. I like MU for continuation. It's a gamble holding this through earnings, but, it could definitely pay off, especially with their forward thinking about, the shortage and the Ukraine crisis and stuff like that, not halting on production too much, prices going up. Investors like that long term, which means, the chip shortage, the supply and demand, it's not going to go anywhere. People are going to want these chips. The price goes up. The company's going to make more money, so on and so forth. So I like this moving forward. I think calls will be an okay bet. Just make sure you get in at the best price possible and watch out for the cool down. Chewy, man, absolutely demolished after hours, down 13%. So with Chewy, it's very popular though, so watch for the rebound because it definitely can pick up some steam. So what I'm thinking on Chewy is I'm going to watch it at the bell, and if I start to see that volume coming into the buy side, I'm going to pick it up because it could easily cover, a 5%, even 6% plus from the 13% downfall. So definitely got my eye on Chewy moving into tomorrow. Here's another name you haven't heard for a while, Fubo. And I like Fubo where it's at right now. I think it hit the high. It cooled down a little bit. I like this for continuation. I don't think we're going to see, $8 by the end of this week. But if you go out a little bit long on your contracts, I think $8 is definitely in the future. So paying attention to Fubo, I'm liking it moving forward. Definitely think a week or 2 weeks, even a month out on some contracts if you want to go options, or share accumulation at this point would be a good idea. SPCE, now we are flagging hard, all right, but again, one of those meme type of displays right here, a little too much too soon. I do think this gets a little pullback. It likes to spike down when it hits that resistance point. Now, this could run. I don't necessarily know what type of news they have. I hadn't heard anything about, rocket ships and stuff like that, but I'm definitely paying attention to it tomorrow and seeing if I see something. Now, with SPCE, when I go contracts, I like to go out at least 2 weeks with SPCE because I like to make sure I have some room so that theta doesn't kick my butt, all right? So if you're doing that, be smart with this. Don't go into expirations towards the end of the week unless you're really trying to gamble. But I would go out a week or 2 weeks, and you'll probably be able to make your money on a spike up. Love sack, okay? I like this for continuation. I think this is a good price. I think it had a downward spiral, and I think, it recovered very well, okay? So I do like this for continuation. I think that will have a bullish move, and I can see $60 in the near future, maybe even by the end of this week. All right, now getting into the big boys, Tesla. We talked about Tesla the other day. We knew that Tesla was going to pull back after the run. People were profit taking, okay? That's just what happens, all right? Now, Tesla spiked up all the way up to 1124, and then it cooled down back to 1094, okay? People are just profit taking, all right? Now, watch for Tesla. This is a day trader's dream, especially if you got Tesla money or you're doing spreads, guys. You can get yourself into some of these Tesla trades, and you can make money all day, every day on Tesla, man. It spikes up $20. It spikes down $20. That's money, especially trading options. And if you're looking for share accumulations, be honest with you, I would wait to get in until after the split and then start getting your share accumulation, because a lot of people have been in since the 700s here here recently. I'm saying within like a couple months ago. So right now at this 1094, I don't really think this is the place to start share accumulation. But while we're waiting for the dip so that we can get in with shares, we go ahead and we trade options, guys. Calls and puts, you can make money both ways every day, all day on Tesla. Apple, man, the little engine that could, man. Apple's making millionaires again, all right? Pushing hard, all right? Now, I do think we're at a threshold, okay? Can Apple push a little bit further? Yeah, absolutely. But I think just a little bit more when we see that 180 or something like that, we're going to probably see some pretty decent profit taking and look for the cool down. Okay, now could we easily just spike through that? Absolutely, man. People love Apple and people are buying Apple like crazy, but just be cautious of it. All right, I don't want you guys to get caught in buying in at 178, 179, 180, and all of a sudden the shares drop to 165 by next week. All right, so just be careful when you're going in shares. Right now, my idea is to just play options with Apple short term, day trading, trying to make some money, riding it both up and down, and wait for the next pullback to share accumulation or to go into averaging into your already established positions. And last big boy that we're going to talk about, Facebook, very similar to Apple right here. I like Facebook, okay? And like I was telling you guys just weeks ago, I said it was down low to a point that investors were going to start really going into. And look at that. Today we hit $230 on Facebook, guys. So it's due for a little bit of pullback. Yes, I see it pulling back to probably 225 or so. But this is another one like Tesla you're able to make your money on all day, man. It doesn't need to move that much and you can make a decent amount. We're talking like $50 per contract, $100 per contract, and you're out for the day trading, guys. Short-term goals with Facebook. I do think this is still a potential area to start share accumulating, nibbling right here, okay? Because it definitely could pull back a little bit. You guys should have been buying your shares when it was 188, 190, guys, like I was telling you. But if you didn't get your shares and you're waiting, wait for pullbacks to get your share accumulation. But guys, this is going back up to the 300 and it's going to start clearing that gap when it gapped down here very soon. All right, guys, that's the end of the main video. We're going to talk about some upcoming classes and promotions that we have at Traders War Room. I want to highlight our Traders War Room AI machine learning bot real quick. Listen, this thing is amazing, okay? And I got people coming into the server every day just for this alone, okay? This is making people a ton of money, all right? And what it does is it takes charts that got all these different type of overlays and stuff. A chart that you would look at and be like, man, can someone actually read this? Well, humans, you got to be very skilled. But the Terminator, as I like to call it, it could take this data, it formulates a calculated plan, and it spits out alerts, and alerts look so clean. Check out how they look. Now, it only spits out alerts that meet certain criteria, but look how clean those alerts look, man. This is making a lot of people some money, and they love this thing. And you can only find it on Traders War Room Discord, and you can only find it on the premium side. So invest in yourself, come along for the journey, and hit us up on traderswarroom.com, the Discord, so you can get yourself some of this AI bot and make that money. Next class that we have is our Traders War Room NFT class, guys. And we're going to talk about what are NFTs, what they do, and how we can make some money. Watch the short promo and get excited about this class. And I hope to see you guys there on 2 April at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can sign up for the class right at traderswarroom.com and get yourself registered for this class and get some of this knowledge and make some of this money. All right, team. And hey, that's the video. I want to thank you guys for being loyal with Traders War Room. I want to thank you guys for your watching the video and your interest and coming along with us on the journey. Remember, Traders War Room looks at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks a sector. Those are our battles. We do it together as a team. Attack, conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to rock with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together.